have a story for you. It's a true story. Happened many years ago. The setting is a high school, and it's lunchtime. And certainly, everybody knew their place at lunchtime. Everybody had their specific tables. You know, we had the math enthusiasts over here. There were the arts drama people over there. The stoners over there. Well, at one point, a girl with special needs, she arrives late for lunch. She's not having a good day. She gets her tray, but she's not realizing the rank and power that happens at lunchroom tables. So she looks around and finds the first open spot she can, not knowing that she sits at the table of the football players. Well, sure enough, one of the football players makes a smart comment and then shoves her tray off the table, crashes on the floor. And then she just looks down. All too familiar with those harsh words and sneering tones. Years ago, an adult man who has special needs, he asked me, why are people so mean? I told him, I don't know. Back to the story. She's sitting there, and another one of the football players, without saying a word, he gets up, goes, picks up the tray, brings it to the cleaning area, goes back in the lunch line, pays for a new tray of food, brings it over, sets it down in front of the girl, and then just stares at that first plate. No one said a word. I don't know why people are mean, but I do know that Jesus offers some words of comfort in the gospel. Now again, this is Luke's version of the Beatitudes, Sermon on the Plain as we call it. And Luke is giving comfort to us when we feel like we're being treated unfairly. Words of comfort when we think people hate us, or when we are grieving, or when we are hungry or poor. But then, as you just heard, Jesus says in Luke's version, those of you who are doing okay, those of you who are feeling life is fine, he says, look around. Beware. Woe to you. This weekend, our Bishop Kettler, has asked all the parishes, is inviting everyone to step up and see how we can do good actions. I don't know why people do bad things, but I think for every bad thing, there are many good things that happen. This weekend, we're invited to help the bishop out with what's called the Bishop's Appeal. That's in giving our prayer support, but also our financial support to all the things that the diocese stands for. All the way that the diocese is trying to make a difference in people's lives. You know, not only the offices and programs, but also training seminarians, helping what's called multicultural backgrounds, helping with education programs like Faith Formation or the Catholic schools. Of course, I hope you all read about it in the insert that was in the bulletin last weekend. Or you've been paying attention to the diocesan publication. It used to be a newspaper, called The Visitor. Now it's a magazine format. It's pretty nice. Look at it. It comes out once a month. But it's the whole idea that we are invited to step up, to do good actions, so that the diocese can do good actions. There are envelopes and pencils at the edge of the pews. Would you pass those down to everyone? Look around if someone doesn't have a pencil. What Bishop Kettler is asking is that we each fill out one of these envelopes. Some of you got these in the mail just the other day. With that mailing or with this one, if you look at it inside the front label, the front flap, asking for prayers. What is your prayer for the diocese? Special intention of where good can happen. I want you to take the pencil now and fill out prayers, petition that you have, intentions. But also then to fill out your name and information. And even those are boxes there on that second section that's asking for your prayer support, or you're being contacted, or maybe you're ready to make a pledge to the diocese to help them do good work. There's a lot of options there, but we'd like everybody to fill one out. Even if you turn it over, there's some more information about how you could make a credit card donation or electric funds transfer. And there's a little message from the bishop on the bottom. We are asked to make a difference, to do what we can, either just simply by praying, becoming more aware, and perhaps making a financial pledge or gift. These will be going into our blue buckets as we do always on the third weekend of the month. Become our second collection. Back to the story. The reason I know about the story is that the football player who shoved the tray off the table, he was interviewed by a reporter from the New York Times. They asked him if he knew of heroes. And he said that day at the lunchroom changed his life, because he got a glimpse of a real-life hero. Because that player who bought the tray, he died in one of the towers